Many thanks to the Pokemon Company who gave us some gold for Pokemon TCG Pocket. Let's see it. They gave us 300 gold to celebrate Shining Revelry here, the new expansion. Now we are going to use that gold for this cool little raid boss minigame. I do just want to specify it's not every single bit of that 300 because I also buy these using that gold. Thank you so much, TPCi. So you'll notice that shiny Beedrill over there on the side. That is our raid boss, and it's got 41 HP up above. And so if we're going to open 35 packs, let's just get right into it. So here we go, Shining Revelry. Now, most of the time I didn't do this in any past episodes for it, but I am gonna have like a wild card or a trump card essentially. If we pull a Charizard, then that is gonna add 1 point to our total damage, so it's kind of like a little extra bonus as Tatsugiri. That is awesome. Look at it in the Dondozo's mouth. That is incredible, you guys. It's a little bit early right now. Well, I mean, it's 8:40 in my time zone. We have a Nintendo Direct coming up. I just mentioned that because I'm like, I gotta get more hype, right? Dude, this Paldean Whooper hardcore, you guys, and Shroodle. So the only thing I've done for Shining Revelry so far is open 2 packs so that I could kind of have the open 10 option, right? I had to get rid of the free. So look at this, the background's going nuts, you guys. We got something coming up. What do we got? Dude! Holy Meowscarada, that is incredible. That might be one of my favoriteest cards. Holy man, that is awesome. Sprigatito gang, let's rise up. I picked Sprig as my starter. I usually always pick fire starters except for Poplio. That was the only time I picked a water. And of course, as I just mentioned, man, look at this. This is going to be some good. All right, we are going to calculate damage, by the way, at the end of looking at this. All right, it's a Charizard EX! So that's going to be 1 extra point added to our damage. Man, look at that. It looks very similar to the other Charizard EX. I mean, you could tell the differences, though. Wow, so cool, you guys. I feel like the hit rate is going really well right now. Oh my gosh. Yes. Golden Go. Man, who seeded these packs? Wait a second. Look at this. The border on this other one. Are you kidding me? So cool. Oh gosh. Look at Giratina. That is the coolest thing ever. No way. This is like cave... Not hieroglyphics, cave drawings, but like very blinged out. Wow. No one would ever say that. Just awesome. Broken Space Bellow. Dude, you guys. This is, I love Shining Revelry. I love it already. Alright, this is just pack number 7 and we've had the major hits already. Nice to start out early with our raid boss with a lot of damage. But, of course, these regular hollows are just kind of 1 straight up damage right there as you see in the bottom right. Hey, we get to see Wiglet up in this piece. Where's the Wiglet gang in the comments? Alright, Paldean Whooper is awesome. And Tentacruel, of course. Okay, Machoke, let's do this. It's doing the pressure like a drip, drip, drip. And it just don't stop. Okay, Wiglet, Arbok, Pinsir. Very cute Bunnery. We got Easter coming up, you guys. Golden Go. Okay. So this is now where we're going to count up the totals. I will have that in editing in real time, though. Wonderful start. All right, another 10 packs, you guys. We picked Beedrill. Actually, it was part of the cover art of the booster, but also the very first card that I pulled when I was doing, like, the get rid of the free hourglasses packs or stamina, whatever. It was a Weedle, and so I just thought, hey, the evolved Weedle. Of course, that little cute Gimmighoul and a Meowscarada to pair up with our, of course, epic. Oh, dude. I haven't seen Flamigo in a long time. I just haven't thought about it and whatnot. Very cool, you guys. Just a flamingo? No, it's a Flamigo. Tentacool. I feel like we gotten Rattata plenty of times and Machop. Rattata, Machop. That's pretty neat right there. Alakazam. We're not doing massive damage yet. It's alright, it's alright. You can't get like a major hit all the time, right? You can't. You gotta appreciate it. Okay. I didn't even notice we had one. Oh my gosh. They have the best of the alt art cards right here. These 1-star cards. These are so cool. You gotta, they're playing with me right now. This is the best Shining Revelry alt art cards, you guys. And look at the background changing colors right here. So I know we got something cool. Tatsugiri is gonna come up once again. There we go. Hey, I said something cool, not something new, right? So we do actually, as I record this, we have Nintendo Direct coming up in 12 minutes. I gotta hustle, don't I? Finish that recording before that Nintendo Direct, you guys. I hope that we get something great, but Switch 2, like at the time of this recording, Switch 2 is gonna be the next Nintendo Direct very soon after, April 2nd. So I know we were all thrown off by that. It's a pretty neat art style. Some of these have that very, like, you know, it's like such a stylistic, like look at that too. That wasn't even what I was thinking of, but look at that background. That's really neat on the Driftblim. And then of course you have this. Is that a Yukamori? Yeah, Yukamori. So great, you guys. You gotta love those Yukamori, like the clay, but then also just that realistic artwork and stuff, the realistic pictures. This was more what I was thinking though. As someone who, I'm artistic with music, but not really with like, you know, painting and stuff like that. Is that like a watercolor? What is this? That's really cool though. I actually super enjoy those cards, and I love Tauros from Kanto, and so I do respect a Paldean Tauros as well. Much love, of course, to the fiery main. When Scarlet and Violet were first announced, it was like several months before that, I had a dream actually about a new region, and it was like in the story, it was crazy. First off, my dream predicted actually that there would be a, I called it, I guess I didn't call it, but my dream called it Tide Tauros and Flame Tauros, and so it was really interesting to see that then they had Paldean Tauros regional forms. There was also like a dark moment in the story where some person got thrown out of like a church stained glass window. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Would Pokemon ever do this? They get thrown out a window? I don't even know like the details now. I just, it was too long ago. So let's count up them totals. I think in my calculation, I need to not do it this way. Usually I do it in real time, but I wanted it to go a little bit faster. I think we're at 9 HP, but in the editing, you guys get to see it yourselves. What this does mean though is whether we're at 9, 10, 8, if I missed a point here or there, again, it'll get counted in editing. Look at this, you guys, 4,000 cards. Holy nuts, that's awesome. But I was gonna say, we will have the right total just because the editing will work, but also at this stage, having 15 packs, that means that we are gonna actually win this battle, you guys. So the raid boss already taken down. Man, it's like, these are always too hard or too easy, aren't they? But that first set of boosters, the 10, was insane. I think that's what did it for us. And so another 10 packs coming up on a silver platter right here. What do you guys think of the set, man? This is the hits just to keep coming. Now, I just saw stars out of one pack, and so I'm trying not to get too bogged down in looking before we open, right? Like, let's not, you know, tease it or anything. Let's just open, open, open. There's that cute little Weedle. It's like some of these cards are cute. Some of them have this really distinctive art style that I like, that maybe watercolor. You guys gotta tell me. You gotta educate me in the chat. Look at that one. That's like a brush strokes. Big brush strokes. Very cute. And Pokemon Center Lady. Look at that. Hey, not only do you heal the 30, but you also recover from a status condition, so that's gonna be nice to counter anything with the sleep, the poison, etc. So, hey, Yukamori's Kakuna. I like that. I don't mind that being the last hit just because we love those Yukamori cards, and Charmander, my favorite Pokemon, gotten a few times here. So there we go. There's our hit with the stars. The backgrounds are changing. No way! What? Yes! Man, we don't even have a damage scale for that symbol right there. That is the coolest. 2 rainbowy starbursts. You guys, the shiny Charizard EX! We gotta get a screenshot of that one, man. That is the coolest. That's what I was hoping to get right here. And so it is a Charizard, which means an extra bonus point. But also, we gotta add that to the damage scale. For now, I'm just gonna leave that as a 4 damage, but we might even make like a 5 damage or something like that. Dude, that is just amazing. And then we're just gonna Meowscarada it up. I can't take it. My heart can't take it. Hey, I think I heard a little ding in my ears. Yep, as I'm moving the cards, I see it. We're gonna go Giratina double time. You guys, we're just, we're unbeatable in the Shining Revelry. Thank you so much again, the Pokemon Company International. I really appreciate you giving me the gold for this awesome set, and we got those red bonus like accessories and stuff like that. So epic, man. You guys, it's just this is I'm speechless. So cool. I feel like we've never done this good in the raid battles. Like, we never beaten it this hardcore. And I think we're getting another hit right here as I'm moving the cards. I see it. Look at that. Little cute Mama Wigglytuff with her 2 little Jigglies. And we got Wug Trio EX. Pop out throughout, you guys. So pop out throughout in the chat. And let us know how you're feeling. Man, this is nuts. And so, yes, just make sure that before you comment, I know some people on the last raid video, they were like, how is this a challenge? You're going to beat it if you use all that gold. No, we didn't use every 300 gold for the packs, right? Remember, like I said in the beginning, we used some of it to buy the accessories, the red and whatnot. And so, my friends, forget any of the mathematics on this one. Well, actually, don't forget it, because look at this. I'm looking over on the other screen to make sure that our raid boss is straight up defeated. Now it becomes a little normal-sized Beedrill. Shiny, of course, for Shining Revelry. Man, how good is this? How good are we doing today? That Charizard EX, that makes my life. But listen, now that we know that we beat the raid boss, we just get to open these packs, the 5 packs, and just kind of chill with it. So we'll move through this one a little bit quickly. So let's see it right here. Don't even need to count the damage. What do we got here as our hit? A little Tinkatuff. But please, everybody, if you like this kind of stuff where we do like little challenges, look at the stars coming out. We're gonna get something else right here. Are you kidding me? It's gonna be Graphite. So that was actually one that I did get. Unfortunately, I wish I could be a little bit more hype about that. I should be Graphite! There we go. That was the first like major hit I pulled out of. It was the first booster. That's what I should say. I'm tired, you guys. We got the Nintendo Direct in 2 minutes. Okay, 3rd booster right here for Shining Revelry. But yeah, like I was saying, please subscribe if you're down with this sort of thing. Not trying to force anyone. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. Tentacruel. But I would really appreciate it. And hey, I would love you. Don't you want my love? But yes, Pokemon TCG Pocket coming out with the shiny hits. And so it's going to be Pawmot for that last hit on the 4th booster. But now we got the last booster pack. And so with that, please, why not go ahead and when it appears on screen, click an end screen. That'll be coming up and it'll take you to another video. Hey, maybe you want to see another one of these raid bosses as we got another hit coming in, that Beedrill for our Beedrill raid boss today that we just whooped up right there with the crushing spear. Man, that's awesome. Discard energy, you guys. So I have been Dr. Kendo, and I'm gonna be Dr. Kendo after this, but please have a great day and thanks for viewing.